Recording.
Okay.
So we are live for U40 now, where you
U40
can get your
finals.
revenge on me from beating you in that last match just now.
Kicking my teeth in. Yep.
So for those of you watching this video, I've already lost to Troy in this tournament in our pod. So this is a rematch, but we both made it all the way to the finals. So whoopee for us.
Yep. I feel like in Fallen Empires 40, I do have a tendency of getting second in the pod and winning overall.
I thought you were going to win the pod in U40, and then I might have a shot at the wild card, but I won the pod and you got the wild card. I don't know how that
You were
worked.
a game up on me
Did I
or
have a
something.
slightly better record or something?
It all. The matches didn't lie. We ended up where we needed to be.
Yeah.
You can do middle on top.
It's all good. You too. You too. Good luck.
Good luck to you. You gonna call odds again?
I'll always be odds forever. And then I never feel bad about it if it's
It's a nat 20.
Wow. Well, you can go ahead and go first then.
I'll be on the play.
All right. Let's see if the fish can do it. I will give this hand a try.
Me too.
All right.
All right, here we go. I'm playing Mountain, a Mox Ruby,
Nice start.
and an Ironclaw Orcs.
Gotta love that. Gotta respect it.
Pass with 4 cards.
I don't have anything so exciting as that. I have Island into Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. Go ahead.
Just 2 common beaters.
Just a couple of chumps. Couple of vanilla boys working the line.
Another Ironclaw Orcs and attack with the first.
It's funny, when I played my last match, I was like, man, Troy's just got all those orcs. He's going to kill me. And he's like, yeah, I love Ironclaw orcs. And I was like, no, I mean the artilleries. But yeah, those too.
Right.
Those, 2/2s are pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. I just feel like I'm walking into bad things here. But such is life. There's my lord. If you want to bolt it, have at it. I'm at 5 cards.
And you're passing?
Yeah.
End of turn, I'll bolt the Lord.
Yeah.
I won't wait to do any kind of cute card advantage things.
I mean, I think it's better to have your mana open for your turn anyway, so you can play, I don't know, 2 more orcs, maybe.
Right. Attack for 4.
Yeah, I'm at 14.
Dragon Whelp.
Whoa, Dragon Whelp. That's a problem.
Something to Psionic Blast anyway.
Maybe.
You're up.
Let's see.
Or control magic, or who knows?
Well, let's see if I can find better cards with this Ancestral Recall.
Probably.
Ugh. Just more land. Boy. How do I just, not die to the stuff you already have out? That's a problem with this deck. If you're not already out-tempoing them, and you're not ahead, which I want to be ahead because I'm basically just an aggro deck, how do I beat that? How do I beat 3 dudes out? I don't think I do.
Well, when 3 dudes are out and then I have an island in play, you can race, but without the island is tough. Whoa.
I mean, I think that just locks me out of the game too, but at least it stops me from dying to Dragon Whelp faster.
Today I learned you were playing that card.
Go ahead.
All right. I'll untap 1 land and my Mox. And draw.
Yep.
Play a Mountain. Attack for 6.
It's pretty satisfying that Sligh is just going to go all the way. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. You can pump the whelp if you want
to. Let's see. Hang on. Let me do math and see what it changes. I'll pump him once.
All right. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cut me in half.
and then Ironclaw Orcs and pass empty-handed.
Ironclaw Orcs. All right, so even if I draw removal now for the other guy, it doesn't matter.
Control magic is still something.
Yeah, that would be a card to draw. But I didn't. So I think I'm just dead. I'll play the Lord of Atlantis, I guess. Go ahead.
All right, untap dudes and one mountain and Mox. Draw. Attack for 8 as it stands.
I'll trade with 2 of the orcs. I'll
I will
Okay.
pump one time.
Yep. So I'm taking 5.
Yes.
All right. So 2 of your orcs are dead, and I'm at 2. You got a bolt.
Play a Goblin Balloon Brigade.
Okay.
And pass.
So nothing saves me now, because even if I get Side Blast or something, it's no good. Yeah, that wasn't even close. As predicted.
Very similar to the match we just had.
Yeah, there's no combination of cards I could possibly draw to get out of Orc, Dragon Whelp, and me not being able to counter any of them early. Or whatever. Yeah, that was bad. Okay. I will, I guess, sideboard something.
Oh, yeah.
What do I sideboard?
If I remember correctly, the game 1 that you got me in our pod was it Island, Mock Sapphire, Ancestral? Turn 1?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Something like that. I think you're playing main deck Control Magic too, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't play that card main deck. Especially in this format with all the Sarahs and Singers going around.
Right. Yeah, when somebody thinks that they're going to stabilize by dropping, a white-red deck that drops a Sarah or Shivan or Singir, and then you control Magic instead and still get in with all your dudes. It's pretty harsh.
Yeah. Yeah, I had 2 different rounds where I control Magic Sarah Angel and then cloned Sarah Angel and just went to town.
Nice. I forgot about clone. I've been thinking about Zach's deck, and now it's like, okay, I got to shift gears.
I don't have Volcanic Islands, but I do like the idea of splashing red to go even more aggro.
You can turn anything into an island with Magical Hack and Phantasmal, or into a mountain. Magical Hack and Phantasmal Terrain.
There you go. All right, well, I'll take the play and see if I can squeeze one in there before I inevitably get killed by all the other cards in your deck I'm worried about that you didn't even play. You didn't need them to kill me. All you needed was some crappy tutus that have a drawback.
Well, it's just their merfolk in their best form, just with fewer steps.
I hate that Ironclaw Orcs was not revised. It really bothers me.
Oh, I know. Same.
Well, cool. There's no lands in that hand.
I'll keep.
The writing is on the wall.
Nah. You'll get Ancestral.
didn't help me game one. It's funny how many times I play it and it's just like Island to Island, the Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. Like, just shitty cards. Like, that's what you get for playing shitty cards, right? You just draw cards.
I mean, would you rather have Brain Geyser or?
No, I mean, I think it still skims them, and then you draw something better later. But it's just it's
Yeah,
just funny when you're just like,
good to
oh,
get
I'm
them out of
playing
the
this sweet card, and then you're like, oh, it didn't give me any gas.
way. These all suck. Yeah.
Uh, this feels bad. Okay, I will put that on the bottom and start with a Merfolk. Go ahead.
All right. Draw. Mountain and pass.
This deck's just so weak to Lightning Bolt. I will play another Merfolk and attack for 1.
19.
Go ahead.
Draw. Mountain. Iron Claw. And pass with 6.
I'll unsummon the Iron Claw end of turn.
Pass with 7. That's good.
I'll attack for 4.
Heck yeah. 15.
Go ahead.
Mox Ruby. Mountain. Iron Claw Orcs.
Yeah.
Pass with 5.
You can still bolt the Lord in black, which really kind of feels bad. I just feel like the longer the game goes on, the worse it gets for me. So, I guess I still attack. So I attack with everything and you have a bolt. I lose 2 guys and get through with 1 piddly damage. If you don't, you take 6, which is pretty cool. So I guess that's really my only option. I'll just do it.
I do have it.
Yep.
I'll block.
I put a land on the bottom when I
Take 1.
went down to 6, and I'm really sad about it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Tap, draw. Mountain. Attack for 2.
18.
Orcish Artillery.
Yeah.
And Chaos Orb.
Sure.
Pass with 2.
Chaos Orb pretty much seals the deal, I think. Oh, what do I even do? I guess I have to. I hate this, but I'm gonna have to waste a Psyblast on your artillery.
Okay.
And then I will swing for 2.
I'm at 12.
Go ahead.
Draw up to 3. Attack for 2.
14.
Play a mountain.
Yep.
Play an Iron Claw Orcs.
Sure.
And pass with 1.
Guess I gotta just keep on keeping on. I'll destroy the untapped orcs.
Okay.
And swing for 2.
I'm at 10.
Go ahead.
I'm not doing very well at winning this race anymore, but let me see. I'll pass it too.
Interesting. I will pass.
Earthquake for 1.
Yep.
Attack for 2.
11-9.
Pass with 2 cards.
Yeah, I think Earthquake's the game ender. Go ahead.
Attack for 2.
It's funny, White Weenie has done well in other people's hands in this tournament, but like, man, every time I play it, I just get like Earthquaked and Fireballed and Lightning
Well, I
Bolted.
got crushed by White Weenie, and so it could be a little triangle there of the aggro decks.
Yeah,
Red,
might
white, and
be.
blue. That's all I'm going to do is play a Balloon Brigade and pass.
That's not what I want to draw right now. That's terrible. 3 turns in a row of not drawing anything to play is, I think, just game over.
Yeah, no action.
So now I've got 3 turns left to live, even if you don't play anything else. I don't really want to waste. Yeah, I guess I just gotta pass.
Okay. Draw. Mountain. Attack for 3.
6.
And pass with 2.
Ugh. Shitty Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. Garbage card. Go ahead.
Attack for 3.
If you're not gonna make your guy flying, I'll block him.
Okay.
Do you want to make him flying before you attack? You should.
No, it's fine.
Okay, I'll trade with him, and I'll take 2.
All right. You're at 4.
Yep.
Play another Balloon Brigade.
Sure.
Pass with 2.
Yeah, I suppose I probably should have done something about that. All right. Oh, cool, more land.
You can.
Nah, go ahead. I've drawn 3 lands and a counterspell in the last 4 turns. There's no way that I can win games with no pressure. No
Attack for 3.
Sure, I'll be at 1.
And pass with 2.
Yeah, that's useless. You got it.
All right.
Not even a contest, as we predicted.
The orcs have done it. Was it 2 counters in your hand?
I had a counter and a side blast.
Counter and side blast. Gotcha. Well, take it to him in Forgotten Realms then.
I mean, I guess like 3 turns or 4 turns ago, I could have just side blasted the orc and tried to live longer. But like at that point, I was still trying to race you, and it just felt like a huge waste of my only card that I had left.
Yeah.
And I still would have died. I mean, if I would have played that, I would have taken the 2 from it, and then you would have got me with the 2 Bloom Brigades. And
Right.
I mean, you could have even Earthquaked for more, like as a coup de grace, but it was good to get rid of my 2 guys and then beat in.
Anytime I can scrap up like X for 1 in this format, I think is good.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
solid.
kind of missed Fireball a couple of times this league, but I did play against the Sedge Troll deck to decide who goes into top 8. And so I was glad to have Disintegrate.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like, this is the kind of deck that I think, like, just can't quite go all the way. Because, like, it's gonna run up against a deck like that. But it's funny how, like, it was really good against everything else I played, but it was very clear when we played each other in the pod that there was not really a way for me to win.
Yeah. Well, as far as like the meta goes, I mean, this is awful against White Weenie, and this is really, really bad against like early, like a turn 3 Sedge Troll.
Yeah.
And that's what
you've got Disintegrates though, right? So like you can still disintegrate a troll, I guess. Or I guess that's your only out against, or just like bolted if they're tapped out.
Well, I mean, I guess maybe my criticism is, or my complaint is like the turn one Singer vampires, because that happened to me a couple months ago.
Which is
But
funny because that's terrible against this deck because I can just unsummon it and then it's funny. Like
yeah, and I'm
they
still
waste
trying
all
to.
their resources playing it and then I just send it back to their hand.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to like cobble together Orcish Artillery and like disintegrate for 2 or something on
Right,
turn
right,
4.
right.
So
Yeah, it's really that's really tough. And
after
you did
already
actually
taking,
run into that before too, so
yeah,
that's interesting. But I'm pretty happy to see red go like just straight Sligh go all the way. Like
yeah.
no frills. That's just for real, that deck.
Well, I've loved the archetype for a long time.
Yeah, it's very
And my
good.
first run with it was 04.
Well,
I beat it.
you've now mastered the U40 format. You got there. You did it.
There you go. I can play pup now.
Yep, I
How
suppose
many
so.
cards do I need to take out of this? And I have a pup deck.
Well, that's an interesting question, right? Because when you build a pile of cards that are all like fairly mediocre, but add up to be much better than the some of their parts,
Right.
how do you ban things? That's why like red deck can never be banned. Like I feel like it's good in every format I play in, and you can't like really get rid of it because you there's no card to ban to like stop the deck.
Well, even in 7 points, isn't it always like red X that has the 0 point deck that?
Well, they definitely keep pointing red up, which is really annoying. Like when I started playing 7 point singleton, I played mono red, and that deck that used to be 7 points is like 14 points now or something. It's totally
Yeah,
obnoxious. Like you just can't play all those cards together anymore.
you'll start to see cards like Cave People get 1 point.
Oh boy, Cave People. I did play Cave People a couple of the months there. It's an
Well,
okay card.
it's great to see.
All
Cool,
right.
man.
Well, we did
Thanks
it.
for all your time, John. I'm glad to have played you.
I'll get this posted.
Perfect. Yep. All right. Take care. We'll see
See
you
ya.
soon.